Today's poet is Ivor Cutler, whose work I love but would never be able to replicate, even partially, and certainly not to do justice to it. This is what I firmly told my mate Steve Smith, who requested Cutler's Fremsley from his album Dandruff. Instead of accepting this, as others I've refused have, Steve insisted until I began to feel cowardly. Unfortunately, I couldn't find the printed lyrics to Fremsley online, but I did find the words to Cutler's album Ludo, which I bought in the 1970s, and am consequently fairly familiar with the tunes. So I decided that rather than make a doomed attempt at Ivor's beautiful soft-spoken Scottish accent, I might make less of a hash of it by singing. Whatever happens, please don't let this put you off exploring the man's delightful work. Cutler was born in Glasgow in 1923. John Peel was largely responsible for boosting his musical career by featuring his songs on his popular radio programme in the 60s. Ludo was produced by George Martin, the legendary arranger who worked with the Beatles. The Beatles, in fact, asked Cutler to be tutor to their children, an offer which he turned down on the grounds of being opposed to private education. At the time, he was teaching in an inner London school where he worked for 30 years. He'd also been a teacher at A.S. Neil's famous alternative school, Summerhill, where I had gone myself in 1969 to ask Neil for a job, which he declined to offer me in a friendly, encouraging fashion. I really do urge you to listen to Cutler's work properly. The songs I'm singing here, a cappella, are actually accompanied by his colleagues on bass and percussion, while he played a harmonium or pump organ, like the one my Auntie Gwen had in her front room in Cornwall. The experience is so much more atmospheric, funny and rich than rendered here. It's not my fault. Steve Smith's to blame. Shoplifters. Shoplifters, shoplifters, is your shop right down on the ground? Then let us lift it for you. There's plenty of room in the blue for your shop and for you. Shoplifters. A woman who once I know had a shop, it sold bananas and calico. She said, lift up my shop. So we lifted 2,100 yards into the sky. She thought she was going to die, but we gave her the big reassure. There was plenty of room to spare. Shoplifters. A great grey grasshopper. A great grey grasshopper jumped on my knee, dusty with age. I was wearing my blue serge trousers, so the grasshopper left a mark. My mother was ever so sad. They had just come back from the cleaners. I shall stop your pocket money for 3 weeks, she shouted and burst in tears. My great-grandmother jumped on my knee, rusty with age. She was wearing her blue pajamas, so great-grandmother left a mark. My father was ever so mad. She had just come back from the cleaners. I shall scrub your great-grandmother for 3 weeks, he shouted and burst with a bang. A plastic dinosaurus jumped on my knee, grumpy with age, grumpy with age. I was wearing my spaceman's trousers, so that was the end of that. The Martians were ever so sad. Good morning. How are you? Shut up. Good morning. How are you? Shut up. Don't give me the big talk. Give me the small talk. A million millionths of six. Oh, I love that small talk. Give me some more. Microscopes, microscopes. Oh, I love that small talk. Give me some more. No, I hate to talk the small talk. I love to talk the big talk. All right, go ahead. Cows, yaks and mammals, Max, yammals and cows, yaks, yows and camels, cacks, mammals and cows. Are you finished with your big talk? Yes. Hello. Darling, will you marry me twice? Darling, will you marry me twice? Darling, will you marry me twice? Once for my head, and once for the rest of me. Darling, will you marry me twice? I'm going in a field. I'm going in a field. I'm going in a field. I'm going in a field to lie down. I'll lie beside the grass. I'll lie beside the grass. I'll lie beside the green grass. I'm going in a field. I'm going in a field. I'm going in a field to lie down. Yellow flower in the grass. Yellow flower in the grass. I'm going in a field. I'm going in a field. I'm going in a field to lie down. My lover's eyes are blue. I'm going in a field to lie down. Green grass, yellow flower, my lover's eyes are blue. I'm going in a field.
Don't know where to go. Finished my work. Time to go. Time to go.